Okay, we're going to be doing a little review on this little puppy. Just arrived in the box. As you can see, let's get her done. There's what it looks like when you open the box. I think that's the charger and everything in here. Done this enough times with these bikes. And they say it's 95% pre-assembled, so we're going to see. Okay, I'll show you exactly what I had to do. Well, let's get in there. Okay, well, I'm going to start taking all this tape off here. These tie wraps and everything, and then lift her out. Start assembling it. Okay, I'll show you what came in that box. There's a charging unit. Here's the tools you're going to need to assemble it. If that's all I need, that's pretty cool. This is a bumper that's going to be mounted on there. And there's your pedals. Okay. See you in a bit. Okay, there it is out of the box. And going to have to tilt those bars up. Take all that stuff off. Here's the seat right here. This is how it'll come, right? Okay, let's get at her. Be back in a minute. Okay, I got all the wrapping off. So I'm going to put these pedals on. Raise these bars. And the way that goes on is like this. I'll show you. You just pick this up like this. Okay. I literally just did this. Okay. Start now. You lift it up like that. Straighten it. Push this in. And there's a piece right here. Okay, let me see so you can see it there. Right here. You got to slide this around so it kicks into this here. Goes right into that. You see that? This piece right here. So if you got to take it down again, let me see here. Anyways, let me see. This camera here is a bit of a pain in the butt. Okay. There it is. This piece goes right into here, so you can't open this up now, right? As soon as you move this back over this way and push it, okay, then you can open this up. Anyways, that's on there now. There we go. Okay, then this here, right here, all we have to do is take that tension off and see how the bars are coming up? There we go. Bring them up like that. You want them so you can see all your stuff and everything here. Sure we're not pulling too hard. And that's perfectly in there. Let me just get some glasses on here. There we go. See that threaded right here? Got to push it in there so it's all the way in. And then tie this down again. Just press it down. Like that. See, now your bars are even. There's that piece right there. Okay, so it comes like this. Okay, like this. Pushed over this way like that. And all you got to do is swing that around into that little groove here. Move it up. And it's in there now, right? So it's in that groove. So this cannot open up on you while you're riding. It's a safety, okay? And there you go. You can see right through here. It's in there nice and tight. Okay? And this part here, all you had to do was take the pressure off here and then mount it like that. And what's going to happen here now is you turn this on, right? You'll see on this side, there it powers right up. There's no gears and stuff. It's just one gear, which is very cool. I like that. Let's see the horn works. Oh yeah. Horn works good. Front light. You can see it on down there now. I can turn it off like that. So that goes off and on with this switch here. See the light down there? When I hit this switch again, so I can show both. See? Off, on, off. Okay, you turn off this, and you'll see everything turn off, on, turn off, on. They got it fully charged too. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put the pedals on and I'll be back in a second. Okay, a little hint about these pedals here. What you're going to do is tighten these clockwise when you tighten it up, okay? Where's the little tool there? I'll show you. You just put it into here and you clockwise. So you're going this way, okay? Now the other one is going to go in counterclockwise. So when you tighten this one, it's going to be like if you were loosening the other side, but on this side it's going to be tightening it, okay? So you'll go this way like that, okay? So the other way, counterclockwise. There you go. So that's all on. Now we're going to put that seat on and show you how that goes. Okay, the seat's on there now. You'll see a line, okay, that shows you the maximum. I've got it at the maximum. I'm about 6'2", so here we go. That's on there. You can tell I got it extended out pretty good. There we go. Okay, we're back. Got everything assembled. You can see the end of this has a star or Phillips on the end. Not a Phillips, a star head I call them. And there's a hex nut. Okay. The hex nut, when you tighten up this piece here, it fits in there quite nicely, okay? So you'll be able to fix it up. And as you can see, that's on there pretty good. Okay, now what this is for tightening these. Right here, let's see if I can zero in on that for you. There you go, we're starting to see it anyways. There it is. Okay, that's where that star head will go in to tighten up your reflector. And there's another one right here, okay, which will tighten up from the bottom. So there you go. So basically they didn't lie. They basically was 90-something% assembled. I'd say there was only 1% to go. They did a great job, actually. Very nice job. I'm happy with it so far, so I'm going to take it for a test drive now and see how she goes. Here we go. Okay, one other thing before we get going here. I'm going to turn this on, okay? And I want you to see this brake light here when I hit the brakes. It's pretty cool. Then it blinks. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to hold down the other side and check that too. There you go. Very cool. Very cool. So all you do is hit your brakes, right? See if I can see it here. I'll hit the brakes. Yeah, you can see it go on. There you go. It's pretty cool. Both brakes. So if I do the other side, there you go. I really like that brake light. Gives people attention that you're on the road. Good stuff. Let's go for a ride. Okay, there's your air nozzle for the front tire. And it's going to be 38 PSI. It says 41 PSI on the tire. That's just to seat the tire on the rim. Never fill it to that maximum or over. So I put it to 38 PSI. And I wrote it on my frame. I do that on everything I own. So I know what you have to do. So another thing, if you look at this, right here, this is this place that's coming out this way. It's a lot easier to fill, okay? As you can see there, a lot easier to fill. If we go back to the front, it's a little harder. You got to bend this stem out like this, right? And that's hard on the bottom. So if you can, get an extender for there. You can buy them. AliExpress and stuff, okay? And I'm just going to fill it up now, 38 PSI. We'll go for our ride. Just showing it to you before we get going here. Pretty cool. Okay, what's in here is your battery, eh? That's your battery in there. I forgot to show you this. and also where you charge it into. See this little charging port? You can see it right down inside there. A lot better light out here. So you just take this and go like that to cover that up when you're done. Okay? Put your batteries in there. It's all put together nicely. Seat's good. I got the seat maxed out. Like I say, I'm 6'2". This, and it'll handle up to 264 pounds, okay? And I'm roughly about 220. Gonna lose another 10 pounds soon. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna take this for a little spin right now, okay? And I'm gonna hold my phone in my hand. I don't have my GoPro with me, so bear with me. Something else to help you with here. When you're pedaling, you just pedal along, right? And you'll find after about the third or fourth, the power assist will kick in. Okay, you don't even have to put pressure on it. It'll just start. Okay, and if that doesn't happen, then you just give it your throttle here, right? See how the bike's going, whoop? There you go. That's your throttle, okay? So that's just a little hint of what's going to happen when you're riding. And be careful when you're first on it, because you got to get used to them, okay? Here we go. Back in a sec. Good thing I noticed there, the battery kicked off. Well, you got a gist of it, eh? Let me see, I'll move up here a bit so you can see the lake here. Cool. Cool. Look at that, eh? Beauty. I'll try and make this a little bit smaller like that so you can get a gist of it. Beautiful day out here. September 30th. And it's roughly about 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Here we go. We're going to take off again. Try not to get my fingers in the way. Here we go. So all you have to do is give it a little bit throttle like that or start pedaling, okay? Then the power assist will kick in. I'll try and just start pedaling and we'll see how fast we go. So it's not kicking in yet, but it's gonna. Right about now. There it goes. Just kicked in after about the 6th pedal. There we go. Wow, very nice. Very nice indeed. Wow. This is a country road with lots of bumps, eh? And it's handling it no problem. No problem at all. Go down this hill a little slower. Beauty, just beauty. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. And I didn't fully charge it, so we got lots of battery left over. It goes at a pretty good speed. We're doing about 25 kilometers. That's pretty good. Now it's going to jiggle around again. We're going to start pedaling. Here we go. I'll just give it a boost like that. Here we go. Like that. And on. We go. Here we go. Look at that. That's with the pedal. Wow. We're boogieing. Let's see how it does on this hill. It's doing it. It'll get you to the top. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Well, we'll stop here in the sunlight. There we go. And I'll put the stand on. I'll give you my last words here. I mean the last words on the bike, not my last words. Anyways, is it a good bike? For what it is, I would give it a... For what it is, I give it a 9 out of 10. For the type of bike in this range. This bike was only $399 on sale. And you can still get it for $5 something when the sale's over, which is still good. Because a GoTrax one similar to this years ago was $1,000 or more. Okay, so this is a pretty good bike. I would say, yeah, go ahead and try it out. See if it's something you like. I bought it Okay, and I'm doing the review on it. They didn't ask me to do a review. I'm just gonna do a review on it. And I'm gonna see how long it lasts and stuff like that. But I got it so that I can put it in the back of my little car. And when I go places, I don't have to take the car all the time, right? I can take this out. It folds up nicely too. So all you have to do, again, is fold those bars down like they were. And then take this piece off here, right? Move it up. And then fold the bike. You'll see it in the instructions. You will see it in the instructions after you buy it. It's very simple to do though. And you can fit in your trunk easy. Very easy. If you want to, you can take the seat off too, right? And then just mark it and then put it back each time exactly where you want to put it. Okay? But I would say, yeah, 8 out of 10, pretty close to 9 out of 10 for me. It went there pretty good to the lake. Okay, let's see if that's where it was. You see right here, that's where it was. We didn't even go down at all. Here we go, we'll turn this off. See what it does when it goes off. Bing, it's off. And again, nice. Show you what it looks like right in the front here. Look at that, eh? Very nice bike. I think I'm going to treasure this little gem. I wanted to get one of those Go Tracks years ago, and I'm kind of glad I didn't now, because this is a lot better than that one so far. Because I know people that bought the Go Tracks, people I know, and there's nothing wrong with that bike. It goes still, but this is a lot nicer. You don't have to worry so much. You just throttle, turn it on, go. With a lot of the other ones, you got to worry about the gears and this and that. Oh, and buy some chain lube. Okay, some good chain lube, and put it on with a sock. Just go along and put it on the sock and just rub it on the chain so it doesn't drip all over the place. Okay, well that's just can fix stuff for this Rizz. I don't have the total code number here, but I will put it in the heading underneath. Okay, I think it's a Rizz 7 or something like that. Okay, I'm not sure. It might have said it on the front of the box when we were looking. Anyways. Yeah, I got the charger plugged in right now. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm charging the battery here. What you want to do too after you ride the bike, if you can, let it cool off for, oh, I'd say at least 4 or 5 hours. Okay, if you can, do it the next day. Okay, it just prevents any problem with the battery or depleting the battery and stuff like that. If it's still hot and you go to charge it, it's not good. So here we go here. I'll show you how the charger's plugged in. There we go. Okay. I'll sit back here and I'll show you what it looks like there. There we go. I'm sitting here watching TV and I'm charging my bike. So, what you want to do, best piece of advice I could give anybody who's getting into electric bikes. Always be home when you're charging it. If you started charging it and you stopped, wait a little while before you go out. This is like having a puppy almost, okay? Or a dog, whatever, puppy, cat, whatever. You have to make sure that the battery cools down, okay? And like I said there earlier, if you can, charge it the next day. I'm charging it now because I know I waited long enough, okay? I just know from what I've been doing for years. I'm just trying to give you a foolproof way. Because you're going to see stuff where batteries blow up and this, and you're going to think, oh, it's all the electric bikes. It's the user. Very rarely is it the battery itself, okay? It's the user. And they have really good rules about how these are assembly and tested and everything, okay? And it's in their interest to make sure that these run well and don't blow up, if you know what I mean, okay? So it's one of those things, you got to look at it. You have to make sure that you either are home or somebody's home or and they know how to shut it off or whatever, because if it does have a problem, it'll start smoking. And it's like one in I don't know how many thousands now. It's just like driving your car when you go out in the day, you know, it's just like getting on an airplane. It's always something. Anyways, that's the best hint I could give you. Is I'm not trying to scare you. I've never had anything like that, but I follow the rules. Let it sit for at least 5 to 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours. Don't go for the latter, the 4 in the summer. It's very hot. In the winter, if you're in Canada like me, it's cool. It's gonna cool off faster, okay? And you want to make sure at least just right across the board, 6 hours. If you have to do anything, 6 hours, okay? Or the next day. So you can ride the bike every day that way, okay? Every other day that way. If you want to ride it every day, then make sure you got at least 6 hours to cool it and then charge it again. It's just a safety, man. If that battery's warm, like I say, it can have problems when it's charging, if it's too warm. It won't happen right away, but it will after a while. Because I don't know how many people I know that's been doing that for years, and all of a sudden they felt the battery hot or something like that. The battery's built in on this one, right down there, right? Right in there. So you can't exactly take it out of it. It's built in. So you want to make sure that you're treating the whole bike, the battery, everything like that, in a situation that you don't want any problems. I'm sorry I went on so long. Looks like 3 minutes and 49, but that's just a safety message to you. I hope it helps. Can't fix stuff, over and out. And this will take at least 3 to 4 hours to charge. And I'm going to sit here watch. I'm going to be around, right? So when it's finished charging, it'll show green on that charger I showed you at the beginning. Right now it has a red LED. It's going to be green. That's how you'll know when it's charged. Okay, can fix stuff for this Rizz bike. Loving it. Have a great night and hope you enjoyed my review. And I can honestly say, go out and try one of these, man. They're awesome. Go out and get one for $3.99. I think you can still get it in Canada for $3.99. And it's usually $1,099, these things, okay? And anyways, I'm going on. Have a good evening. Take care. Can fix stuff, over and out. Bye-bye.